Alright, this is the third and last video. These here are fuchsia. Planted them for the hummingbirds. They're non-native and they won't come back next year. I don't know what that is. I got that from Chris's grandma in Florida. Over here we've got New Jersey tea, Ceonathus. It's a host for the spring and summer azure, and something else. We got columbine here, native columbine. I should say that's Michigan native also. Native columbine, it blooms early. It's a host for the columbine moth, I think, and it will seed itself around, and the hummingbirds like it, supposedly. There's the New Jersey tea. And over here, it's hard to see, I've got a 9-bark, a Michigan native 9-bark. This one has yet to bloom, but I've seen them in bloom, and they are really, really busy with both butterflies and pollinators. Over here I've got mountain mint, Michigan native mint. I'm pretty sure it's edible also, but supposedly the pollinators really love it. I've got 3 of them altogether. These are wild geranium. They bloom early. Supposedly a huge butterfly magnet. I will find out in the next year or so. They didn't really do much this year. I just got them this year. All this in these gardens are new this year. This is a non-native rose. This is one of the first things I put on this side of the house with these roses. This is Baptisia. It's a Michigan native. This one is probably a cultivar, but they are native to Michigan. And underneath it is downy phlox, which is a Michigan native also. These both bloom about the same time in the spring. Baptisia gets bluish flowers, and the phlox gets pinkish flowers. This here is another Michigan native annual, partridge pea. I don't know the Latin for it. Obedient plant, and again I don't know the Latin for that either. Right behind that it's compass plant. This is all new this year. As you can see, the obedient plant is blooming. Supposedly it's a hummingbird attractor, so we will find that out. The compass plant gets flowers similar to the cup plant, and the finches will eat the seeds. I do notice that this partridge pea is a little busy with bees and stuff. This is the first year that I've ever even heard of this partridge pea plant, so it was kind of an experiment. These here are wood poppy, Michigan native. They bloom yellow in the spring, right about the same time as all the dandelions, so if I didn't have so many dandelions in my yard, they'd probably be pretty showy, but they just blend right in with the dandelions. This is wood sunflower, or woodland sunflower I should say. It's blooming right now. The finches will eat the seeds. It's been moved twice, so I've stunted its growth. So I can't say whether or not I've really seen any pollinators on it. I don't see why they wouldn't go to it, but... And then last but not least, I've got my Arrowwood by Burnham, which is, I can't remember the Latin on it. I've got 6 of them here. They are a host for the hummingbird clearwing. And here we've got red baneberry. I don't know the Latin for this guy. It gets pretty white flowers early on, and now you can see it's got the red fruit on it, which the birds have eaten some of. And this is doll eyes baneberry, and it's kind of burnt up. I don't know what its problem is, but I got it for the berries also. It gets a white flower on it. But berries for the birds was my main focus with these plants here. They do like it wetter, and this is a dry area, so maybe that's why it's having an issue. But it should work.